Hey guys, I'm Surinder. Hope you guys are having a wonderful evening. So thank you for joining this College Kickstart series where I talk about how can you make the best of your college life. So last week we talked about how can you make, build your roadmap for your next 4 years in college. So we talked about the skills required, what are soft skills required. So for today, we are going to be looking into how can you build your LinkedIn profile to help you stand out from the crowd. So I'm going to use my profile over here as a reference. Like everyone in LinkedIn has different goals. For me, my goal in LinkedIn is to network with people. So you need not follow my profile exactly what it is, but you can take inspiration from this and make your profile. So I think we'll get started right away. So if you guys have a pen and paper, then that will be useful. So make a checklist, whatever points I say, so that you can make that changes into your profile. So I'll give like 5 seconds to make sure you grab a pen and paper soon, because this will help you. All right. So, okay, the first thing you need to do in when you are building a profile is to have a good professional photo here. So you need to you don't have to upload selfie. Like for me, my goal is different. So I don't have to upload a professional photo, but your goal is to find internships and job. So make sure you have a professional photo. Don't post any selfies like any other social, any like Instagram or Facebook. So I see like many people who teach you about LinkedIn, they state LinkedIn as another social media platform. LinkedIn is not a social media platform. It is a professional platform to network with people. So it's not like Instagram and Facebook where you can post like selfies over here. This, like, the people who have attended my last webinar, I would have told that in the next decade there's nothing with like your resumes and all, it will be useless. Only your digital presence will be like taken into consideration. So take time in building your profile, because you're just starting into college. By the time you graduate, or by the time in 5 to 7 years, like resumes will be useless. Only your digital profile will help you out. So the first thing you need to do is have a good profile photo. Like make sure this profile photo, like you are a single person here and your face should take up to like 60% of that grid. So you don't don't zoom out your photo. Like make sure your face has like 60% of the grid over here. That is the first thing you need to do in making your profile better. So in your paper, write tips to build my profile. The first tip is have a good looking professional photo. That is your first point in the checklist you're having here. Coming to the second checklist, we're moving on. That is the cover photo here. So when you look at my cover photo, I made like making learning fun. So that is my goal. So like I'm working on my company which makes learning fun. So that is my goal. So you need to do what is your goal. You can write what is your goal, what is your mission. Like there's a lot of platforms for you to build this cover photo. But for me, my goal is to making learning fun. That is my company is all about. So I have put on this. So you can do something creatively. There's a platform called Canva. So in that Canva, you can edit your LinkedIn banners. So here is that platform. I think it's visible over here. Yeah. So in the search box, you can put like LinkedIn cover photo, and then you'll get a lot of templates over here. So you can use your creativity to design your cover photo. So here's a lot of inspirations for you to build your cover photo. So choose one, pick one which is best for you, and then edit that cover photo. That is the second part you need to do. So in your checklist, the first thing you have to do is having a good looking professional photo, and then have a good looking cover photo. That is the second thing you need to do. Moving on to the third. Here it is the most the secondary part of your profile, that is your headline. So for me, I've put it like building technician. So that is my profile. So in many LinkedIn profile, you see they in the headline would be like student at so and so college. So there is no rule that you have to put your current job or current college in that description or that headline. So for me, I am building technician. So use your creativity. For example, if you are learning designing, put something like I'm a design nerd. So you have to use a creativity to do different things. Don't follow the pattern which everyone follows. Like there's a lot of people who's putting their current title in the headline. Don't follow them. use the creativity to make yourself stand apart from the crowd. That is what I've put in right here. So use the creativity to, make changes over here. That is the third part. Use the creativity to have a better headline. It doesn't have to be your current position or your current educational role. So use the creativity. Third one is the most, sorry, the fourth one. Yeah, the first one is the cover photo. So the first one is the profile photo. The second one is the cover photo. And third is the headline over here. Now is the most important factor in your resume, in your LinkedIn profile. That is called the about section. So I think you guys will see that this is the about section. So the reason why I'm saying this is the most important part of your LinkedIn profile is that when recruiters come and see into your profile, the first thing they look is this about section. So you have to use your creativity to the pigs, because even before they see your experience and your certifications, the first thing they'll be seeing is your about section. So writing this should be your topmost priority in your LinkedIn profile. So spend some time. So after this session ends, in the WhatsApp group, I'll be sharing you some profiles of some good experienced people. So you can just look into their profile and then take inspiration from them. So, you have to describe yourself, like the short introduction about yourself, the time when you from when you're born till now, what is the storyline, like what you do, why you do what you do, and then what are the goals, what are the motivations. You have to describe every single thing in a storyline. So don't put points here. Create a storyline for yourself. So for me, like I've put in what I'm currently doing, what I've achieved, and then what I'm going to do. Like what I've did in the past, what I'm doing right now, what are my goals. So you have to have a clear storyline of what you have done in your life and what you're going to be doing in your life. That makes yourself stand out. Many people just put what they are currently doing, like I'm so and so, I'm studying so and so in so and so college. They just put that thing. But when you are looking for internships and job, the first thing they'll be looking is this about section. So spend time in it. Spend like more time in building this, crafting this draft of this about section. That should be a topmost priority over here. And then let's move on into your experience part. Yeah, this is the experience part. And many of you guys are just freshers, so you don't have to fill out this. If you have done any internships, you can fill it out over here. And then if you have done any volunteering work in a club or in your schools, you might done any club activities, you can put it over here. That counts into experience because you're a fresher. And then we'll move on to the education part. So I see many people who put the school they're studying from the first standard. So you don't have to put the school you've studied in first standard. No one cares about that. Only thing you have to do is the school you studied in a 10th, 12th, and then what college you're into right now. That is what recruiters are looking for. And this, like many people think that your 10th mark and 12th mark is useless, but that is the first criteria in your interview process. So make sure you put the grade over here, which I've put in over here. That is, and then we'll move on to license and certifications. So if you guys have done any certifications, which you must do, because that your profile will look good, because you're a fresher. You have like no experience, you have no internship experience, so that you need to have certifications like up to like 5 or 10 certifications, more than enough for a LinkedIn profile. I'm not a big fan of certifications, but it looks good in a profile when you don't have any experience, because in this section it will be blank for you because you don't have any internships. So make sure you have this certifications, like 5 or 10 certifications. You can do it on Udemy or Coursera. It's up to your wish. So like I'll be sharing you some couple of free certifications link in the chat box on the WhatsApp group very soon. And then coming to skills. So like here, what are the skills you currently are well versed in? For me, it's community management. I work personally in community building. I've worked on building projects, and I worked on entrepreneurship. So that is my top 3 skills over here. So what are your top 3 skills? So reflect yourself, think about what you have done in the past, which matches your skill. Like if you are a part of any club, you can put like leadership as a skill. So that comes under skill part, and make sure the people who have worked for you in that current role. For example, in entrepreneurship, my team have endorsed me for entrepreneurship. So that find people whom you worked with on building that skill and help and make sure they put endorsement for you. That is, like an extra credit for you. And then next come is the recommendation part. So I've talked about this bio right here in the about section. When the recruiters come and look into your profile, the first thing they do is look into your about section. That is the first thing they look into. And the second thing they look into is your recommendation part, because they need like real-time feedback. They need real-time, like how you'll when you're buying a product on Amazon, you obviously check the reviews, right? The same way they'll be checking your reviews. That is the recommendation part. So make sure use the law of reciprocity. So the law of reciprocity is like, for example, if you're working with someone in a group project, so give recommendation for them, and then request them recommendation and ask them to write them for you. That is how it works in LinkedIn. That is how networking works. First you have to provide in value to receive something in return. That is how recommendation here works. Make sure you have at least 5 recommendations. That is feasible when you have no other experience in your profile. So when a recruiter comes into your profile, the first thing he or she looks into is your about section. So spend time in creating a compelling pitch for yourself. That is the first thing you have to do. Coming back, you have to build this recommendation part. So there's a hack, like if you you can also make a classmates write recommendation for you. You can also write recommendation for your classmates. So make sure you know what I'm saying, right? And then the third thing they look into is your experience part. That is, if you're in a final year in a college, you obviously have a lot of internships in your profile. So as of now, as a fresher, you don't have any experience, but that's okay. You can compensate that with this certification part. So as a fresher, you can compensate your experience with your certifications. That is what many people look into right now. And then coming back, and the last 3 part, that is your publications. So as a fresher, you won't have any publications, and then projects and language. So you can fill out these last 3 parts when you're in a final year in college. So make sure you continuously update your LinkedIn profile. That is how you can actually grow. So that is a basic layout of what you have to do in your LinkedIn profile. I hope you guys have taken notes. I'll just have a small glance right now. So you need to have a strong profile photo, and then a cover photo which tells what are you working on, or who are you. So for me, it's making learning fun. I make learning fun with my company. So what are you doing? Why are you doing that? Make sure you state that very clearly in your cover photo, and then have a eye-catching headline. So don't, like everyone, don't put I'm a student and so college. That is what everyone put. Don't follow the crowd. Write something which helps you stand out from the crowd. Write something creative. So, and then coming back, write this about part. So this is what you have to spend more time in building this about section, spend time in it, and then your experience part. So for a small hack is that, obviously in school you'll be a part of lot of clubs, and you'll be part of a lot of NGO activities or volunteering. So write those volunteering skills in that. So those little things will have a great impact, because it helped me when I had no idea about volunteering will help me in my career, which I've done in my school. That actually helps you a lot in your career. Trust me, the volunteering work, the club activities which you've done in a school or college will help you a lot in your career life. So make sure they clearly define those activities in your experience part. And then moving on to that education. So don't, write down every school you're a part of. Just write down your 10th, 12th and your college educational institution, and then write down your grades over here. That is very, very important. And then going to the next part, your certification. So you'll compensate your experience with your certifications, and then your skills. So your skills is actually like, what skills do you have right now? Like, what am I specialized in? For me, I'm expertise in entrepreneurship, project management, and community management. So what are you expertise in? What are your expertise skills? So define that. Like you have to pin your top 3 skills. So that will be in your profile, but you need to, give at least 20 secondary skills. For example, graphic designing, for example, Microsoft Word. So put that in your secondary profile and then pin your top 3 skills in your profile. So make sure that, when recruiter sees you, those will be your topmost expertise skills so that they can pick you up in their job. And then recommendation, uh, give recommendation, take recommendation, recommend your friend and request them to give it back to you. Like you can exchange that recommendation. And then publication projects. So that is all about your LinkedIn profile. So this is how you have to build your profile. So the next important thing you have to do here is while giving connection to people. So like it's like a friend request, like just show you an example over here. For here, there's a lot of people, right? So you should not give blindly a request. You need to give like a personalized note saying that I am so and so, working in so and so, studying in so and so college, interested in so and so domain. So don't worry, guys. I'll be giving you a template very soon after the session ends. I'm working on it currently right now, so I'll be giving you this template in the description or in the WhatsApp group, so that you can take it out, you can steal that and then use it for your profile building process. So if you're connecting with someone over here, make sure you give them a personalized note. Everyone would just give a connection request randomly and go. That is not professionalism. Professionalism is that you need to state people, why are you connecting them? Why are you making them into your, putting them into your network? So I'll be sharing you that template. You can steal that template and use it. And then next comes the very important part and the most exciting part here. How can you find internships in LinkedIn? So when you open LinkedIn on your desktop, it'll be like this. This is the home part. And then when you come here, you'll be, there's a jobs part here, right? Click on the jobs part here. So here are the job listing in LinkedIn. So here are the jobs which, is available on LinkedIn. So for example, let's say you are interested in graphic designing. So let's put graphic designing on the search bar over here. Yeah, I'm searching for graphic designer internship and the list goes here and here. Like we have around like 4,800 results in as a graphic design. So here are the internships which you are looking for. So it doesn't end there. Like there's a filter option here, right? Jobs, date posted. You need to filter out jobs because many jobs here doesn't suit you. So click on date posted and click on past 24 hours because you don't want to apply for internship which is posted last week before. So apply for internship which is posted latest. So click on past 24 hours and you could see it has filtered out 496 results from 4,000 from 4,000 results. It has shortlisted 496 results. Click on that. Yeah. And then if you want any notifications for this particular jobs, you can click on stay alert over here. This will notify you in case if there is a new opening for this graphic designing, that will be helpful for you. And then you can type on this if you want to be working on-site or you're going to be working on remote. And then on experience level, click on internships. So if you are a fresher or if you're a college student who's just ending your college, you can put entry-level job. But now you're a fresher, right? You can put on internships. Click on internships. Just a second. Click on internships and then show 17 results. It has filtered you the top 17 results, right? So here are the 17 internships job offer for your role. So you can repeat the same role for your desired skill. For example, if you are a marketing enthusiast, you can put marketing internship roles and you can follow the same process. Or if you want to be a web development intern, you can put the same process and repeat it. One more hack is that in the filter part, you could see this easy apply option, right? So this easy apply option allows you to apply for internships without your resume. So that is what I'm telling about. If you have a strong LinkedIn profile, then you don't need any resume. You can just click this easy apply option and then it will filter out the job role or the intern openings which doesn't need a resume. So here are there's a lot of job roles, right? There's around 18 companies which are opening for graphic designing without a resume. This is the power of LinkedIn. So if you have a strong LinkedIn profile, then you don't need any resume. You can just share a LinkedIn profile and you'll be getting hired. So apply for these internships. One more hack is that, for example, let's say you're going into this graphic designing intern and gomechanic.com. So let us click on this and see what's given over here. Yeah, on the right hand side, they'll be giving you the job details. You can see the job description. What are they looking for? One hack here is you will meet the hiring team over here. So for any job role, for example, let's take this company, there'll be an hiring team. So what you have to do is that first thing you need to read the responsibilities given here, and then go on the company which the posting is open. Learn about the company. That is the interesting part, right, guys? So if you want to be selected in an internship, the first thing you have to do is learn about the company, because in every internship interview, they'll be only asking you about the company which you are applied for. Because even when I'm hiring for my company, I ask this question that, like, what is Techesian? So make sure you learn about the company, and then you can, there's a profile here over here, right? This is the guy who have posted this job. So connect with that guy, and then the same thing which I told you, right? Give a personalized note to him, say him that I've applied for this so-and-so job role, and connect with him personally. So this is how internship works in LinkedIn. So you can apply for every single 18 companies over here. There's no limit for you. You can apply for as many as companies you like. This is just for the graphic designing role. For example, if you are looking for sales internship, or if you're looking for full stack internship or programming internship, you can put that role over here. Let's say you are looking for full stack development. Yeah, there's over here. For the same process, click on past 24 hours, click on internship, and click on easy apply. These four filters will help you out. And if you want to be like going for remote internships, click on remote internship, and then click on the show top 3 results over here. These are the 3 companies which is opening for intern. You can see this company which has posted this 1 hour ago. So the early you apply, the chances are for you to get selected in this. So you don't need any intern, don't need any what you call the resume for applying for this. A strong LinkedIn profile will help you out in sorting out this issue. Yeah, this is like the basic way of method of finding internships and connecting with people. So when you are connecting with people on LinkedIn, make sure have a personalized note telling them why you are interested to connect with them. Maybe their profile might seem interesting for you, or they may be working in your dream job. Clearly state that reason in your personalized invite, and then give invitation to them. That is how professionalism work. Many people don't do that, but people who do that are professionals. So I want you guys to be professionals. So I think that is all about this process. I think we've come to the end of the session. So if you guys have any doubt, you can unmute yourself and ask,